What's up, y'all? I'm back with another movie review. Alright, just watched a movie called The Babysitter on Netflix. Alright, came out a few weeks ago. Seen it was listed, so I'm like, this look interesting. Of course, I watched the trailer for it, and I'm like, I don't know about it. I don't know about this one. But I decided to watch it. Here's what I think. First of all, the movie is I put in the category as a horror comedy type movie. At first, I thought it was just like supposed to be just like a scary movie, but once you start watching it, you realize it has a lot of humor involved with it, right? So when you think about the horror aspect, it's not really scary on no level, right? But the movie's about this kid. I think he's like 12 years old. Um, he has a babysitter, and he's like one of the only people who has a babysitter at his age. And his babysitter's like this hot girl. She's like the pretty ass, blonde haired, sexy body, all that, right? That's his babysitter. But he kind of to that point where he feel like he don't really need a babysitter, but he enjoys hanging around with his babysitter because she's so damn sexy, right? So anyway, the boy's friend, he got this friend he go to school with, whatever, it's a girl, and she's like, I bet your babysitter probably has guys coming over and all this type of stuff. And the boy's like, nah, it ain't like that. And she goes, yeah, wait, when your ass go to sleep, she probably having boys come over. So the boy says, I'm gonna prove your ass wrong. I'm gonna stay up tonight. When the babysitter come over, I'm gonna stay up tonight and I'm gonna find out what the hell going on when I go to sleep. So the babysitter come over that night because the boy's parents was going out of town, right, for whatever. I guess they had they sex getaway, right? So the parents, they go to a little hotel, whatever, so they need the babysitter. Babysitter comes over, her and the boy kicking it, whatever. So it's time to go to bed. Oh my. So the little boy, he fakes like he's asleep. Then he wakes up, and then he sees, he looks downstairs, and he sees his babysitter, who he's considered his damn friend, got these people over. About 4 or 5 people over, teenagers. They all over kicking in the living room, right? So he's watching, looking. And then they start playing this kissing game and everything. So the boy looking, then he sees his babysitter kiss this girl, deep tongue kiss in the mouth, right? The little boy looking like the boy from Home Alone and shit, like Kevin McAllister. He's like, right? So he's like, oh my, this was going on, right? So he kind of getting into it, like, oh. Then he sees his babysitter go to kiss another person, this dorky little dude, you know what I'm saying? She go to kiss him. He's looking like, the boy like, oh. So then she kiss him. Then she pull out 2 knives, and the babysitter stabbed the dude in the head. Bow! 2 knives in the head, right? So at this point, the boy watching this shit like, oh my, oh god, hell no, right? So the other teenagers watching this, they start drinking the dude's blood, the one she stabbed his head, because I guess the dude was like a little sacrifice, whatever, right? So now the babysitter, I'm getting hyped. Now the dude, the little kid that's watching this, he like, oh my god, what the dude bleeding? They drinking his blood? What the fuck, right? So at this point, the little boy runs away after he hears the kid say, now let's go. Who the hell calling? Sorry about that. So now the little boy hear the kid say, hey, let's go get the youngster upstairs. Let's go get his ass. So now the boy really on some Kevin McAllister, like, right? He really on that, like, oh, hell no. So now he runs. Now, make a long story short, they trying to get his ass now because they want to sacrifice a young kid. So now the whole movie at this point is them chasing this kid. Just chasing him. And they pretty much stay within the house. It's kind of weird, but they stay within the house, and ultimately, obviously the boy survives and everything. So here's the thing, what I liked about the movie, it had this weird little feel to it, like a nice, it was supposed to be kind of horror, It wasn't scary. It was kind of jumpy on the level of not scary jumpy, but just jumpy, like certain things would happen. Like the one scene where the little boy was trying to get out, he was trying to escape because the people came in and tried to drug him, right? One scene where he's trying to escape out the window. So he looks behind him and he sees the babysitter standing there. That shit was kind of, I was like, oh damn, you dummy, you couldn't, you could have got away, right? But he didn't because the babysitter was looking at him like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? So it had a couple little jumpy scenes I liked. The little black dude, and it was funny as shit. One of the devil worshiping people, one of the babysitter's friends who came over to drink blood out of head. He was pretty funny. Actually, a lot of people was funny in the movie, but the one black dude, he was, to me, he was just hilarious. He did get fucked up, later on in the movie. But like I said, I thought it was funny, not like too funny. It wasn't really scary, but it had a little hint of like horrorness in it. Is that a word, horrorness? But the ending was just a simple ending. Obviously, the boy survives, and he tells his parents at the end, I don't think I need a babysitter anymore. You know why? Because he survived. He survived the night. He survived a whole bunch of devil worshiping people trying to drink his blood. He survived that shit. So he's like, yo, I don't need no babysitter, right? So overall, I like this movie, and like in a weird way. Like, it was kind of corny. There's a lot of corniness to it, but I kind of like it, right? So with all that being said, I'm going to give The Babysitter on Netflix a 3 out of 5. Now, I'm giving it a strong 3. Hell yeah, it could have been better. It could have been scary. It could have been even funnier. But it just had like this nice little feel to it. I don't know why. Now, go into watching this movie with a silly mindset. It's a silly ass movie, right? So go into it like that. But do I recommend watching it? Yes, I do. If you bored, no, I don't even want to say bored. It's something to watch. I don't want shit on it like that. It's definitely something to watch. Definitely something to check out. And if you have seen The Babysitter, let me know what you think. Hey, if you want to earn your first $1 online in the next 5 seconds, click the link in the description.